Okay, hello again. So let's move directly to the next question. So in the previous video, we have finished questions 19 and question 18, or question 19 and question 20, sorry. So in this video, inshallah, we'll talk about a question 21. So let's go ahead and start. So let's go to this. Yes, okay. Okay, let me disconnect this. Okay. So in here, the question says that a duck, okay, is 6 feet above the water. Let's try to graph prototype. So in here we have a duck over here. Okay, that's it. Oh, yeah, and there's a person. Okay, suppose that you stand on the edge of of that duck. Okay, so in here we have below that we have water. Okay, so we have water over here. Okay, and suppose that you were standing over here. Okay, good. So now the distance between the duck, okay, so the distance between the duck and the water is 6 feet. Okay, so in here we have 6 feet. Okay, okay, and pull a rope, okay, attached to a boat and a constant rate or at the constant rate, which is 2 feet per second. Okay, so we are pulling a rope with a constant rate which is equal to 2 feet per second. So assume that the boat remains the water. So okay, we are pulling a boat with a rope. So let's just in here see this. So we have a rope, okay, that we are pulling it. Okay, and we have a boat. Seems like boat. Okay, that's it. So we have a rope. So we are pulling this boat, okay, towards us. Okay, and the rate of pulling is 2 feet per second. So if this is r, okay, then r prime, it will be minus 2 feet per second. Why is that? Because once you pull the rope, the distance or the length of the rope, it will decrease, right? Since it's decreasing while we are pulling that rope, okay, that means we have negative value. So the rate will be negative because it's decreasing, r is decreasing. Okay, assume that the boat remains at water level. So in here, just we are pulling the rope with the boat, okay, and the boat remains at the water. At what speed is the boat approaching the dock? Also in here, if the distance between this point and this point is x, let's say it's x, for example, this distance also is getting decreased. Okay, so it's getting decreased, so which means in here x, or the rate of x, is supposed to be negative. Okay, so assume the boat remains at water level. At what speed is the boat approaching to the dock? When it is okay, so we need to find in here dx over dt, which is the speed of the boat towards the dock. It's okay, so when x is equal to 20 feet. Okay, so this rate is equal to what? Now, I'm assuming the final answer for me, it will be negative. since x is decreasing and the boat is approaching, okay, that means x it will be negative. Now if the boat is moving away, x it will be positive and r it will be positive if it's moving away. But in here it's approaching towards me and the dog, which means x is decreasing and r is decreasing as well. So r, the rate of r will be negative and the rate of x is supposed to be negative. Now x is equal to 20, okay? So we need to calculate dx over dt when x is equal to 20. Okay, what relation I can use? Here I have right triangle. So r square is equal to x square plus 6 square. This is the 6. Okay. Now, in here, let's find or let's try to substitute any variable without any rate. Now, in here, if you put y, because they haven't mentioned anything about rate for y, okay, then I will substitute it by 6 directly. Now, x, we have a rate for x, we need to find it. R, we have a rate for r, which is minus 2. So let's try or let's start finding the derivative. So 2r r prime equal to 2x x prime, which is dx over dt, plus 0. Okay. Now after that, do we have the value of r? No, we don't. We don't have the value of r. Do we have the value of r prime? Yes, it's minus 2. Do we have the value of x? Yes, it's a 20. So I have to find the value of r. Now to find the value of r is equal to, or r square is equal to 6 square plus x square, which is 20 square, right? We have the value of x. So now all we have to do is just finding 6 square plus 20 square. Okay, this is equal to 436 equal to r square. Now the square root of this value is equal to 2 square root of 109. Okay, so 6 square plus 20 square, yes, okay. Okay, so let's directly go ahead and start substituting the values. So we have 2 multiplied by 2 square root of 109, which is 4 square root of 109 multiplied by minus 2. So this is going to be equal to minus 8 square root of 109 equal to 2 times x, 2 times 20 x prime. So now all we have to do is just dividing by 2 times 20 or 40 as you like, divided by 2 times 20. So now we have 8 minus 8 square root of 109, okay, divided by 40. So x prime, it will be equal to minus square root of 109 divided by 5. Now after simplifying, this is going to be equal to minus 2.0881 after rounding my answer. Okay, so this is feet per second. That's it. Okay, and it's negative. Now you can also use the same technique for finding x prime when x is equal to 10. So this is when x is equal to 10. How to solve the question? It will be the same thing. Same technique. Okay, so that's it. So next, inshallah, we'll talk about the question 22.